Okay, we're back for another YouTube video of High Value English, the review. This is number what? 23. Number 23. This is a pretty simple topic, but it's absolutely something native speakers do all the time. The native do. Or the kind of the abbreviated do. And all this is it's, after a verb is introduced, so my friend asked me to help her with her homework, but I couldn't help her with her homework because I was busy. This is perfect. There is no mistake here. This is absolutely correct, but this phrase, help her with her homework, can be cut and shortened. I couldn't. The verb introduced becomes do, and do what? Help her with homework becomes it. That's basically it. So another way to, once something's been introduced, we use another word that's shorter to speed up the communication, similar to pronouns, he, she, it, they, them, we, us. Words like there. Once you introduce a place, we say there. Once you introduce a word, you might call it one. If it's the same object, you call it it. If it's the same person, you call it he or she or him or her. So it's the same kind of family of words. Do becomes kind of the verb pronoun, maybe? I don't know. But yes, absolutely, you should do this because for the listening, that's what you will hear. You'll hear often the verb said once and then it becomes do. So here's just 5 examples, 5 exercises practicing it. So let's do exercises A. Number 1. My roommate left a note on the fridge saying, "Wash your dishes, please." Why? Because I don't blah blah right away. Let's see. So roommate left a note. The note says, "Wash your dishes." Because I don't. Now you might say, well, because I don't, wash my dishes, but we don't have to say that again. So wash becomes do. Now you might think it's a common term. You might say, I don't do it right away. Wash your dishes, don't do it right away. Yeah, that is something we say. I don't do it. Do it. Don't do it. Just do it. Becomes a common phrase, but in this case, because the dishes are plural, we should say them. I don't do them right away, and right away means immediately. All right, so there you go. That's number 1. Number 2. This says, my mother wants me to come home for Christmas, but I'm not sure if blah, 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 because money is tight right now. Let's see, not sure if. Now here, we've got 2 spaces again. Not sure if. So you might say, well, my mother wants me to come home for Christmas, but I'm not sure if, you might say, come home for Christmas because money's tight. So you might think, well, here it's the same thing. We'll say do. Not sure if do it. Not sure if do it. But the strange thing is that I'm not sure if we need actually another subject, another noun. I'm not sure if I and so because money is tight, so that's the hint there. It maybe is impossible, maybe not enough money, so it's not possible. So the answer is actually not do it if I can. Not sure if I can. That's the two words here. And you could say do it. Not sure if I can do it. Do it being come home, but the auxiliary verbs can, should, would, could, will, may, might. We cut the do. We cut everything. Cut the verb. Cut the main verb. For example, my mother asked me to help her in the garden. So I will this afternoon. Right, so I will what? Help her in the garden. Or this becomes I will do it this afternoon. Or I will. That's it. So yeah, the auxiliary verbs that's all you need. I can. Number 3. My teacher got angry at me because she assigned homework last week, but I never blah blah. What's the answer here? My teacher got angry at me because she assigned homework last week, but I never 2 spaces. I never you could say here, so in the past she got angry, in the past she assigned it. You could say I never do it. You could say that. That's just my normal routine is I don't do. I never do it. You could say that. Can you think of another one? But I never You could also say I never you could say I never understood it. You could say the homework. So from the beginning to now, no, don't understand. So from the beginning to now, I don't understand it. I never understood it. Or I never got it. Maybe. I never got the assignment. Maybe I didn't get the message. I didn't get it. I never. Actually, get can also mean understand. That's another case. Anything else? But I never. Yeah, maybe that's about it. I never understood it. Never heard it. Yeah, you could say that too. So from the start of that class up to now, didn't hear. I never heard it. Heard is the homework. But anyway, yeah, in this case, I guess, yeah, the lesson's about do. So, but these are other verbs you could say, I guess. But anyway. Number 4, Nike says, oh no, this is a dialogue. Priest says, do you promise to have and to hold your lawfully wedded wife or husband through sickness and in health until death do you part? And you say, I do. All those things. Right? I do promise. Yeah, I no, that's what it is. I do promise all those things, right? Some people say, I will. You say that too, I will. I will do all these things. So yeah, that's the term, that's the response when you make a promise, kind of an official one. For example, when you go to court, they say, do you promise to tell the truth and only the truth? I do promise that. Okay. And then the last one is Nike says, just do it. So I put on my shoes, oops, and blah, blah, and blah for 1 hour outside every day. So this is the opposite. Nike says just do it. And that's a sports brand, so it means do the sports actions, activities. So put on my shoes and, let's say it's basketball and kind of dribble, shoot, and I don't know, and pass the ball, maybe. Or just pass. What was it? Can you use something else? By yourself? Just dribble, shoot, and yeah, what's it? Okay, pass the ball. Okay, so this is the opposite. So dribble is where you control the ball. Shoot, you shoot the ball. Pass is you give it to your teammate for 1 hour outside every day. Okay, but it could be other things too. What else could be? It could be I, jump and sprint and stretch every day. So those are 3 other things. Anything. Okay, so that's what Nike says, just do it. It are all the, do is all the actions, and it is whatever the items are. Okay, now we got one last question. Size B. What do you want to do this year, and how long have you wanted to do it? So here we have even the question mode. What do you want to do this year, and how long have you wanted to do it? Meaning whatever your answer is how long. So double question. I've wanted to fix up my bicycle because it's in bad shape. That means it's not looking good. It doesn't work so well. And I've wanted to do that for maybe a year. Okay. Let's see. So that's we say do that, maybe because I'm gesturing that idea, that action of fixing the bicycle is a little bit is a not a close. It's not really close in my mind. It's a little bit far. I'm just imagining it. It's not close to my life. Maybe not yet, but maybe it will be. Okay. So anyway, yeah, another good native lesson. Another good chance to graduate from writing the same verbs every time, and yet replacing them with do, did, can, will, all these words. So it helps your speaking, and then your listening will copy that style as well. Okay, so yeah, I recommend leave your own original versions in the comments, and I'll give you help there. And we'll see you next time.